Alright, so as we promised, we failed our scenarios, and now we must face the punishment. So $6 worth of Chinese food. It smells great. I'd love to eat some. Pour that food in there. Got the teriyaki sauce right here. Oh my gosh. Oh. And then of course, no Chinese meal would be done without the fortune cookie. Just throw that in there. What do we have here? You shall soon achieve perfection. That's ironic. Okay. So now we're just gonna go ahead, put that on, make sure that's nice and tight. So now we're in the process of blending the smoothie. It's nice and chunky and disgusting. Alright, we're almost down to a nice puree right there. It looks like vomit. Oh my gosh, I am not freaking doing this. Oh my gosh. Alright, so here we go. I got the 4 cups here for the 4 failures that decided, hey, this would be fun. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I'm not doing this. Nope.
Now the story of a terrible fantasy show that got no views, and the one host who had no choice but to change it altogether. It's the Fantasy Otters.
Hello guys. I'm pretty sure you know what's going to happen in this episode, and nobody's looking forward to it.
You know what those,
Oh no.
Oh, they're all the same, so don't try to choose the best
they're
one.
not all the same.
Oh, these are so disgusting.
Oh, my dog did barf this. You guys like see it? That's what it looks like.
That's so disgusting.
This, I promise, this has not been inside another animal.
Guys, if you do this, it warms up a bit.
Oh, good.
That's. I'm not.
Oh wait, guys, I have this in case anybody barfs.
You failed me! This goes out to my boy Tavon Austin, who dropped a 50-yard pass in the third quarter.
Guys, so we've decided not to do it. We're not going to do it. So
He's lying.
sorry, guys. Nope, I'm not doing it.
We're gonna lose viewers because of you.
Oh, both of them? No, it
Sorry,
doesn't.
No, dude, I'm definitely gonna throw up.
Guys, this
Afraid.
consistency. I couldn't eat anything with that consistency. I don't care if you blended up the ingredients to
Peanut butter has that
s'mores.
consistency.
Can we just
Push
go?
pop? I squeezed it so that a chunk came off. You hate Chinese people.
No, I hate fake people, okay?
So Chinese people are fake. Alright, 1, 3, 2, 1.
I tricked you guys into just doing it because
Yeah.
I tasted it on my finger. It wasn't that bad.
No, the texture is the killer.
Keep it in. Swallow.
It's so gross. It's so nasty.
The memory lingers on.
Gosh.
To those viewers who think we're overreacting, I challenge you to freaking do this. So you guys remember this little gym?
Still don't trust Matt Ryan.
How? How do you not trust Matt Ryan at
Because
this
this
point?
is exactly what we said.
No,
We literally just said that.
500 passing yards.
No, Matt Ryan only did this to spite me.
No. Matt Ryan is a good fantasy
We
quarterback.
literally
Matt Ryan
just
is
said
one of our
this.
fantasy viewers.
We literally just said this last week. We said he has a good first 5 weeks, and then he
Okay,
sucks.
so with that, at what point do you say, yeah, I trust him? We're 5 weeks in.
Do you know who else
5
had
weeks?
500 passing yards?
A lot of people.
Matt Flynn.
Never trust Matt.
Where's
Flynn.
Matt Flynn?
No, we are 5 weeks in at this point. How is he not real?
Matt Ryan is going to be a good, great NFL quarterback. He would have been already.
I had a viewer reach out to me, and he was mad at all of you for telling him not to trust Matt Ryan. He started Matt Stafford this week and lost. He lost because of us. We're helping people lose.
Well,
We tell people
yeah,
not
no.
to
If anyone's listening to our fantasy advice, they have more problems.
That's not what we want to tell people. Here's the thing. Elephant in the room. He's going up against Denver this week. I say start him. Start him against Denver.
No, don't start him against Denver. Denver hasn't allowed more than 2 touchdowns to a quarterback in the last 7 games. That's including playoffs.
Now hold on. I have an Excel sheet that I wrote up yesterday. It's on my computer. All right, in the defense of Matt Ryan, I have added up the 4 players, the 4 quarterbacks that have faced the Denver Broncos to this point this year.
Andrew Luck.
So we started with Cam
James
Newton.
Winston.
Do you mind? So we started with Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Andy Dalton, and Jameis Winston.
As factual, they have faced those 4.
So Cam Newton, the number 1 overall fantasy player last year.
He was held to 20 points. Andrew Luck scored 9 points against them.
Matt Ryan doesn't have
Andy Dalton scored 10 points against them. And Jameis Winston scored 10 points against them.
So I'm hearing 10 points is what Matt.
So
Matt
it's
Ryan's
very
scored.
low. So if you add up the average of all that, against the Broncos, opposing quarterbacks are scoring a mere 12.25 points.
So we're still starting Matt Ryan.
However, Matt Ryan put up 24 points, 27 points, 19 points, and 35 points, which altogether will average out to 26 points per week.
And who is it?
Tyler making a point. So
We're making points too. Under my
if you take the other quarterbacks, which collectively against other opponents up until this point, the other 3 teams they faced have collectively scored 18 points average per week, and against the Broncos they're scoring 12 points average per week. Quarterbacks score 66% of what they usually score when they face the Broncos.
Yeah.
So Matt Ryan, he usually scores 26 points. So this week, I predict he scores you 17 points.
And that makes sense if every quarterback plays the same other team every week. But you also have to look at Matt Ryan's opponents. For instance, the Saints.
The Buccaneers.
Terrible.
The Buccaneers.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan will score 17
Carolina this
apparently,
year.
Apparently terrible.
Matt Ryan will score at least 17 points this week.
Also,
Matt Ryan is a must start.
no chance.
No chance.
No chance.
Must start.
No
A
chance.
fantasy term, which means this player must be started. Must start. Fantasy term. Somebody else define it. What would you define a must start as?
A person that every week, as long as he's healthy,
Regardless of matchup.
Regardless of matchup, that's the key term. That's a beautiful way to say it.
no matter who they're playing.
Like Antonio Brown.
Aaron Rodgers.
Matt Ryan.
Not Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
Minus Matt Ryan. Here's my philosophy with must starts. I like to use something called the fool rule. If there's a possibility, if I'm deciding between 2 guys, say, I don't know, Todd Gurley and Dwayne Washington, and I think Todd Gurley's got a bad matchup, Dwayne Washington's got a good matchup, I think there's a better chance that Dwayne Washington scores more points. But there's no way I'm going to play him over Todd Gurley because, say I'm wrong, I look like an absolute fool with Dwayne Washington in my lineup instead of Todd Gurley. But if I'm wrong and Dwayne Washington outscores Todd Gurley, but I've got Gurley in my lineup, I look okay because I started Gurley. Everyone expects that.
It's a good point. Where'd you get that rule?
Right here off the dome. Exactly.
It's kind of fire. I like that. The fool rule.
Number 1 rule of fantasy:
That's
don't
right.
do anything that would let your friends shame you publicly.
Don't start Matt Ryan over Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, guys. Here's the thing. There's this beautiful girl in your class, and you want to ask her out. So you just go for it, and you ask her out. And she says, sorry, like, I have to dye my hair, or whatever girls do. And you go back to your room, and you start, like, just bawling and crying. Because, like, retrospection is very debilitating. So when you look back at a situation, you can make yourself very sad if you made the wrong choice. So always make the choice in the moment you can justify it in the future. The past moment, what am I trying to say?
Something that makes you not look like an idiot.
Because if you do bench like an Aaron Rodgers and play a
Matt
Sam
Ryan.
Bradford or
Matt
something,
Ryan.
and then he outscores, wisdom. The entire point of fantasy football is to not look stupid. Like, I say that, like, if you lose fantasy football, it's okay. If you look stupid losing fantasy football, that's not good.
Speaking of looking dumb, as we do every week, it's time for our segment. So you're telling me there's no chance.
Well, now there isn't.
And our stakes for this week, we have to wear a garbage bag for the entirety of the show.
That sounds sweaty.
If your pick's wrong, your pick's trash.
Okay. Alright. So, for some reason, Matt Ryan has been the focus point of this entire show. I'm telling you, right now, I'm looking at you, Matthew Ryan owners, and I'm telling you, Start Matty Ice this week against the Broncos. You will not regret it. Unless you have like a top level quarterback, but he's better than a replacement level quarterback that you're pulling off waivers. I'm telling you, he's going to score 17 points this week against the Broncos.
You said there's no chance he scores less than 17.
There's a chance. No chance he scores less than 17. Might drop.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Reliable for the last, I don't know,
Ever.
4 weeks, 10 years. But I'm gonna say that Tom Brady, his first game back, gonna have 3 touchdowns.
That's bolder than bold.
No, it's not.
There's no chance he throws less than 3 touchdowns.
So this week, I'm going to go with someone who's kind of had a drought through his first 3 weeks and then coming off a bye. Randall Cobb. He hasn't gotten in the end zone yet. I say Randall Cobb. There's no chance he's held out of the end zone this week. Going against the Giants, I think it's going to be a shootout. Randall Cobb scores a touchdown in this game.
Now that's bolder than bold.
I'm saying there's no chance DeMarco Murray gets less than 17 fantasy points this week. He's too good on the ground and in the passing game. He gets 17.
Great. Sitting next to Jacoby wearing a garbage bag.
Are you gonna wear like a slim fit garbage bag, or
Do you want us to bring a
are you
garbage
gonna
bag
tuck in the
for
garbage?
Do you want black or white?
or green?
I don't care about color. All right, we'll catch you next week.
Otter knows.